Duerst the Worst.
Duerst the Worst.
Duerst the Worst.
Oh, Duerst the Worst.
Duerst is the worst.
Duerst the Worst.
Duerst the Worst. Duerst the Worst.
Duerst the Worst.
Duerst the Worst.
You remember these fucking fat stoners? I haven't thought about these fat, degenerate stoners in probably 4 years. The Drunken Peasants fucking responded to one of my videos on their very, very washed up podcast. I think, didn't they used to have like 100? I mean, they used to have way the fuck more subscribers. And wow, that view count to subscriber ratio is absolutely pathetic. But yeah, they tried to rip on one of my videos from the We Will Not Comply rally in Springfield. But let's check this shit out. What do they got to say?
What you want? You want a popsicle? You want a bomb pop, sucker?
This says groypers at their worst. So
This is at their worst, huh?
I mean, are we really surprised?
So let me just, okay, so this is like a bunch of pro-abortion psychos coming through the Groyper rally, or the anti-mask and anti-vax mandate rally that was in Springfield about a week and a half ago. And this is apparently so-called Groypers at their worst. Okay, so Groypers at their worst is just shouting boo and shame at a bunch of people that are really stoked about killing babies in the womb. That's Groypers, so-called, at their worst. No mention of Antifa burning buildings or killing people or beating people or, setting up autonomous zones or anything like that. This is Groypers at their worst, though.
I don't know if this is at their worst.
Abortion is cringe.
The funny thing is that I know at least a few of them are doing gay shit behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, slam dunk.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Groypers want it to be classical gays, where they hide it. It's like Clark Kent versus Superman. They want to be Clark Kent every day, and then at night, they put on their cape and they butt fuck each other.
Oh, yeah, cape shit, Netflix reference. Be a fat stoner reprobate. Watch Netflix, Goyim. It's like, dude, they can't help it. They can't help with the most cliche, fucking idiotic references possible, dude. Watch your Netflix, smoke your weed. Anybody that criticizes killing babies or gayness is gay themselves. It's like, they got nothing new. This is how fucking boring leftists are. It's just how
that's what they want.
Groypers sounds like a weird kind of pervy thing,
yes.
Honestly.
No, dude,
when I first heard it, I'm like,
oh,
is that some kind of weird right-wing fetish?
That's all they got. No, I mean, Groyper admittedly does sound pretty fucking stupid. It sounds dumb, but no, I think it's like a fish or something, or a frog or something like that. Some sort of aquatic animal. No, that's just you guys. It's like you guys projecting your degenerate lifestyles on people who simply just don't want to have. People who just want the coom dialed down a little bit in our day-to-day lives. You know what I mean? It's just like, one has to recognize that we are in peak Weimar status times 10 in our society right now. Okay, like, come on, Shame. Fuck yeah.
Is that Castle Grayskull?
I think it's
Baked Alaska.
I think it's abortion bans that these people are protesting.
Yeah,
it's really sad. I don't know where they are. I see a sign for Route 66 behind them.
Springfield, Illinois.
Arizona, probably.
No. Well, the bans were in
you fat
Texas,
gay retard.
But I don't know. It goes through all of that area. It goes through New Mexico. I think it starts in Chicago and ends in L.A.
I'm pretty sure Baked Alaska's there, right?
He might be.
I think he's right there.
It's really sad how many of them there are compared to all the Groypers.
No, it's actually pretty gay.
Abortion is cringe. Fuck you.
Abortion is cringe.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, abortion is fucking cringe, dude. I'm glad that I came to that realization very, very recently, relatively speaking. When I've said it before, my epiphany came when I saw that Virginia governor, I believe, on the podcast talking about how, we give birth to the baby and then have a conversation with the mother about what to do with it, to kill it or not, basically post-birth abortion. At that moment, it just clicked in my mind. Like, oh, These people actively want to off babies. Like, that's what this is. There's no denying that this is what this is. So yes, Billy the fat faggot fridge. Yeah, abortion is cringe. And that's all you got is just imitating my voice, which is 10 times more masculine than your fat faggot treat ass. Fuck you.
I'm almost positive Donald Trump has paid for at least a few of them.
And he's a kosher cuck.
Christ is king!
Christ is king. Get him, guys.
What a weird thing to chant.
Christ is king!
Alpha thing to chant.
It's great when I'm looking at 4 gay clowns and I'm 100% identifying with them over the group of 100 pricks that have MAGA but now graduated to their America First hats.
You certainly are a gay clown,
Because Trump
Billy.
isn't cool anymore.
You're a fat gay clown,
Good
Billy.
times.
Make America great again.
Christ is
Again.
cringe. Christ is cringe.
Did you hear
Christ
that?
is cringe.
These guys got nothing.
Yeah, they're great. Fantastic.
Make America great again. Again.
Make America.
Whoa!
That's his new slogan. Did you know that?
Yeah, make America gape again.
Gape again. I like that.
That's what they should have named Uranus. Deep Gape 9.
Let's just revel in how bad that was. Okay, so Christ is king is an awful thing to say. Saying cringe at people, or saying shame, shame, shame at people that are openly supportive of abortion is cringe. But pot, porn, gape,
Again.
Make America.
That's his new slogan. Did you know that?
Yeah, make America gape again.
Gape again. I like that.
That's what they should have named Uranus. Deep Gape 9.
the porn, weed, the Netflix, the fat, the consume, the boring stoner. I'm going to laugh. Get stoned, eat food, watch heroes on Netflix. Christ is king. What's that? See, okay, so again, I've said it on the fucking show many times. I'm a secular guy, you know, not particularly religious, but dude, I will side with Christians all day, every day, over fucking idiot fucking consumer culture wasteoids like this. All day.
Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king!
What?
Oh, look, CWC. They're flanked.
Oh my God.
They're flanked.
By the way, there is some new Christian stuff, but
That is
we'll
not-
cover that on the next episode.
That's not what I sound like, by the way. I mean, they're flanked. He's just imitating himself, though. I mean, he's insecure. Look, they misspelled Dave Chappelle. Wow, dude, these guys are fucking burnout idiots. Dude.
Why do you support abortion? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I don't know if they support abortion as much as they want it available, that they're not like telling everyone to have one.
Okay, like, you want it available, you protest in favor of it, you demand more funding for it, you have t-shirts that say abortion AF, you're a creepazoid with a fucking snot kippa on your face to conceal your identity while you go fuck with people in reference to abortion. Right, I mean, again, you protest on the street in favor of it. Generally speaking, if you're not pro a thing, you literally would do none of those things. Right? I mean, it stands to reason if you're not in favor of a thing, you don't protest in favor of that thing. You don't demand more funding for that thing. You don't have slogans supporting that thing. It's just like, these guys are... I gotta... come clean, actually. I mean, like, 4 or so years ago when TJ Kirk and Paul Zigo and Scotty were on the show, I did used to watch these guys. They were a lot more funny. That's why I say, like, I haven't thought about these guys in 4 fucking years, because I think that's around when the time when TJ Kirk, Paul Zigo, and Scotty went off to do their own thing. I forgot what the fuck their show was called. I haven't watched that in like 3-4 years either, because these guys, like, I mean, I've changed immensely, and so have they. They probably haven't changed all that much, but I changed way the fuck more, so there's just like nothing in common at all. But it's just
Please support abortion.
I know you've said that before.
I want everybody to feel free. I want abortions to be less guilty than a high-calorie fucking dessert, you know?
this is like their idea of being edgy is like effectively just like a really stupid mall goth dead baby joke. Think about that for a second. That's a leftist fat fucking stoner's idea of being an edgelord.
I want people to feel more guilty about ordering a delicious layer cake with creme fraiche and
the creme de la creme.
and like a tiramisu. I want that to be more guilty than getting an abortion.
Tiramisu.
Yeah, like, oh, I shouldn't have this. It's gonna go straight to my butt. Like that should be more shameful on people's heart and souls than abortion.
What if
That's just
they
not...
did tiramisu?
Yuck. I had biramisu.
Coffee cake miso.
I had biramisu once. It was a tiramisu made with a porter, like a dark chocolate porter. Instead of because they usually put rum in the tiramisu, right?
Oh yeah, there is that little like burn.
They were
to
soaked in a dark chocolate porter, and that was a yummy biramisu.
I'm bored
It was
as fuck.
tasty. It was tasty.
Bear pea soup.
Beer pea. Ben, I don't think anybody would have beer pea soup.
Bear pea soup.
Bear pea soup. Nobody wants to drink bear
Why not?
piss. Well, I guess there's probably some people watching right now that are going to take a face full of fucking bear piss. You guys are sick. You guys are all sick.
Bear pea soup. Okay. Let this just be an indication of how, if you're like a stoner, okay, this is how boring of a person you are, okay? Bear pea soup. Pee pee. Dude, saying pee pee poo poo on a fucking Nick Fuentes stream is funnier than this. I mean, because it's like there's some ironic connotations there. These guys are, with no irony whatsoever, saying that it's funny to say bear pea soup. That they're somehow not at their absolute worst compared to these groypers who are out there like, dude, come on, abortion is cringe. Abortion is killing a baby. Shame. Like, you're gross as fuck. Get that snot kippa off your fucking face, you know? Man, oh man, oh man. And again, I used to smoke weed too, myself. I haven't for like several months at this point, but it's like, dude, is this how boring I was? Holy shit.
Bear pea soup.
Bear pea soup.
What's this overreact? Oh, no.
Christ is Kang. Mortal Kombat.
It's my body, my choice. What the?
My body, my choice.
God, can you? Oh, this is when this guy shows up. All right,
Okay.
we saw part of this. Can Baked Alaska have a less masculine voice?
I mean, I'm sure he could.
Well,
he could, yeah.
But
he is.
I mean, like,
he
could he
could.
muster up
A less masculine voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's of course, yes, he's a very is it emasculate?
As long as we're just in the business of mocking people's voices and having absolutely nothing else to say, like, dude's got the classic fat dude voice.
It's not
Fat
emasculate,
soy voice.
but he definitely has a bitch made.
body, my choice.
He has a bitch made demeanor, 100%.
Yes.
And his followers look up to him because they are mecha bitch made.
Mecca like a high, Mecca hiney.
They're uber bitch made. So
Mecca.
like
So
that's
More
That's a
anime
lot of bitch
references
made.
or some
yeah,
shit.
they're pussy boys. And they want to get together and feel strong. And that's cool. It's strength in numbers. It's like when you go out with your girlfriends and they say, don't go to the bathroom alone because shit might happen. These little fucking pussy boys, they don't go to the protests alone because they're scared, little suckers.
That's why there's Nick Fuentes in the house.
Yeah, it's strength in numbers, just like women do to prevent getting raped in bathrooms. That's
It's exactly the same. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, the being afraid of getting picked off by Antifa, who have the backing of the establishment, so you show up with your bros or whatever, that's like being a woman, I guess. Meanwhile, like, I mean, these guys would never even leave their houses, dude. These guys are probably streaming remotely because they're afraid of the coof or whatever, still, 2 years into this fucking thing. These guys are so fucking pathetic. They got nothing, dude. And I'm not, like, even supportive, particularly of Baked Alaska or whatever, Groypers or what have you. I do believe in putting America first in general. Like, I agree with that sentiment. But, I mean, I don't really go out for the whole, like, Groyper movement. Like, whatever. I'm probably, if Donald Trump runs in 2024, I'll probably vote for the motherfucker. Just kind of to stick it to the libs in whatever way that I can. Yeah, even though he's like pretty much diet lib, and admittedly he's kind of a Zio cuck, but I'm digressing.
That's what these guys
going
are.
on, dude? Actual wits right here. That's so cringe, dude. That's no time to be.
That's so cringe. That's so cringe. You're so cringe.
Oh.
No,
Oh my
what
god,
A,
I
what
want
a,
to punch that guy.
what a sweet boy.
I'd probably punch him.
No,
What
you
a
wouldn't.
sweet boy. Shave that beard, you fucking
That guy is
face dork.
Look at him too. How tall is he?
Beardson.
He's tall enough to be Gavin McGinnis's runoff little fucking son.
I'm pretty sure he's like the same height as this woman.
Yeah,
here.
he's
Dude's getting after Beardson Beardly. I mean, okay, fine, fair enough. But getting after a pro-abortion skank for probably being a skank and probably having an OnlyFans, like, whatever. I mean, you can't accuse him of being inaccurate.
he's only calling her a
fucking
slut. He's only calling her a slut because he is like the epitome of incel.
What a bitch.
This dude uses incel unironically. Dude, can women even physically find your dongle underneath your fucking fupa? Is that even possible, dude? I mean, do they have to endure some fucking feta cheese from under cheese in order to even... I mean, gross. I don't even want to think about that.
Seriously.
Little
Can
bitch
we just build
boy.
a giant raft and float them out into the ocean?
Little bitch boy.
Yeah, you got an OnlyFans? You fucking slut. Shame! 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 Shame!
Society told us it wasn't okay to be men, so we became the type of men it's not okay to be. You fucking pussies.
What? What is he saying exactly? Is he being sarcastic? Like, does he think that society is not telling men that it's not okay to be men? Or is he acknowledging that society writ large is kind of mounting an assault at masculinity? And, okay, so society said that it's not okay for us to be men, so we became the men that you're not supposed to be, or that it's not okay to be. How so? How is it not okay to... I mean, this is based as fuck, dude. Telling some fucking disgusting hipster fucking twats who are in favor of abortion that they suck? I mean, this is awesome. This is what the cuckservatives, the boomer cuckservatives failed to do, right? They dropped us all off. They dropped our generation off at public school while they went off to pursue their fucking careers, capitalist materialism, and thought that watching Hannity would solve all of this, right? And it manifestly, it did not. And now, look at where we are. I mean, like...
You jokes.
Success!
Success! We ran off the one girl
Very
with a cape
successful.
on. Success! Success!
People who talk about punching people are cringe. Okay, I'm cringe.
Yeah,
I'll
you
punch
are.
you too, Ed Crikey.
Whoa, that's not
I'll
true.
punch you.
Crikey.
You ain't punching shit, Ben. You're a fucking fat stoner, fucking burnout idiot who's probably afraid of a coof. Because CNN told you so, you fucking idiot. Because sponsored advertisements on the internet told you, like sponsored advertisements to get trillions of fucking dollars from Big Pharma told you to social distance from this fat fucking reprobate. Fuck you.
Cringe. Cringe.
I know you play. but
I think that's cringe. That's so cringe. Grow a pair, pussy.
That wasn't funny.
Oh, here's
That was just like hopelessly unfunny. That entire segment was just like he has like the morning zoo laugh. That I mean, he'll just morning zoo laugh, stoner laugh at anything the guests say, even if it's just tragically unfunny. I mean, dude couldn't even muster his stupid fucking stoner morning zoo laugh when Billy said, "Oh, Uranus, make America gape again. Pornography and drugs and fart and poop and eat food and cape shit and Netflix. Consume, coom and consume, type." But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny that the very, very forgotten, very washed up fucking drunken peasants covered one of my fucking videos. I just thought I'd rip that apart for a second.